Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to this day of what is today's day? Thursday. Happy Thursday. And know what Thursday means? It means it is time to get back to game dev. Finally. Holy moly. I've been wanting to do game dev since I went to Godot. Like, I literally rocked up and I was like, man, kind of wish I was doing some game dev right now. But no. Pagorli, congratulations on first. Camilos, congratulations on second. Holy moly. We can finally get back to the game. North Pole, congratulations on third. There has been a murder last evening at my university. Oh my lord. IRL is not for Covino. Is it not? Did you just start? I literally just started. Yes, I did indeed. 1 minute ago. 1 minute, 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14 seconds, and so on. First. Not quite first, I heard, but you know, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. But no, IRL was fun. I thought it was good. First, oh, my bad. Congratulations on first. Pagorli, don't worry. I know. You were actually first. IRL was fun. It was good. But it does put you in like a completely different mode, if you will. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a different streaming mode. Like, you're not... It's easier in some aspects, and it's more difficult in others. More difficult in the sense of, like, you just have to overcome the mental side of it. Is the conference over already? Yeah, it was just 2 days. Just 2 days. Well, technically 3. There was like a workshop day, but I didn't go to that. Because that was like an extra $99 or something. That was fast. It was indeed. I mean, it was just 2 days. Although I didn't get to, obviously is that the Covino? In the flesh. It is. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to like stream as much of the conference as I wanted to, because a lot of it was, I felt like it would be too rude if I were to like stream the talks and stuff. Did anyone travel to it that you should be having a jam with right now? Did anyone travel to it that you should be having a jam with right now? What do you mean? Howdy, Pierre. How you doing? Like, visitors to the area. I mean, I think there's a couple people that are still staying around for today. Like, their flights don't leave until later tonight, or maybe like Friday or something. There's a couple that are debating on staying for PAX East, which is today. And I genuinely was debating on it. I was like, maybe I will go to PAX East, but then I was like, nah, maybe not. Jiggle Jam doesn't start for another 13 days. 13 days, 22 hours, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it was pretty good. Met a lot of people. I actually, probably one of the best talks, be honest, was it underwhelming. Let me think of the way to say this. Yes. Short answer, yeah, it was a little bit underwhelming. It was a little bit, but it was very eye-opening at the same time. So just so you guys know the scope of how big this thing was, it was a relatively small area. And then there was about 300 people there. 300 people, relatively small. So, and then in terms of booths, there were like maybe 12 or something. 12 booths, somewhere around there. The talks, that's super small, yeah. The talks were, like they were overall interesting. Something that really stuck out to me is you can tell, like, Godot really is a hobbyist engine. Like a lot of hobbyists, and that's not a bad thing. It's just that carries through with everything. Practical's there, right? Yeah. Practical was there. There's quite a few streamers there. Quite a few. But yeah, it was. It's very obvious that it is a hobbyist engine. That's just how open source software are. Yeah, absolutely. But it also, there were a couple talks that like really interested me. And those were like one of the biggest ones that like was probably the best one for me. There was a talk about multiplayer. And I really wish I wish I like talked to the guy ahead of time and then streamed it, because it was like really good for especially what we're doing. Basically, if there's this game called Dome Keeper. This game, Dome Keeper. I don't know if anyone has heard of it, but they are adding multiplayer, which is public information. They're adding multiplayer to this game, but it's a single player game. Good. So now with all this knowledge, you'll be a master of multiplayer, right? I didn't get there yet, Camilos. So what this talk was about is taking Dome Keeper as a single player game and then basically adding multiplayer functionality after the fact, and how they approached it. Exactly like a lot of the talks were, hey, I made this thing in Godot. And that was the talk. This talk was, hey, we added multiplayer to this single player game, and this is how we did it. These are the problems we ran into. This is how we solved those problems. And that was so helpful. I found out one of our biggest bugs when we did the beach game, the trash game. One of our biggest bugs was let me find it. Biggest bug was in the beginning when we were spawning in the characters. You know how every now and then the game would just crash? Like your character wouldn't spawn in, or a character wouldn't spawn in? Well, I found out this is why. Whale. Indeed. I just went to buy Dome Keeper, and surprisingly, I've already bought it in the past. Haven't played it yet, though. Yeah, it seemed pretty cool. I didn't get to play it or anything, but yeah, one of the biggest issues with this game right here is... I have to go to the multiplayer manager. Whew, excuse me, I'm also very sick. I thought I was using whatchamacallit, hand sanitizer enough. I don't think I was. I don't think I used it enough. Not nearly enough. I think you want to use hand sanitizer when you go to a convention. Use hand sanitizer at least like once every 30 minutes at minimum. I feel like that's the play. Anywho, one of the biggest things was in our multiplayer with these synchronizers and with the spawners. So if you remember back to when we first start the game, where is it? There's the disconnect. I have to find it. I think it's in the actual joining thing. It's somewhere. Basically, the way we solved it is we slapped a bunch of awaits in there. And we were also doing, I thought we might have removed it. But basically, long story short, I found out that in multiplayer, in Godot, Godot multiplayer, the synchronizers and the spawners actually work a little bit differently than what we had than what we were all thinking. The way that they work is they get the signal saying like, hey, this is what I need to spawn, and it just dumps it out immediately. The moment a singular packet hits it, it goes boom, and it just dumps it all. Which is nice, but it's actually not good for multiplayer, because if you're bringing in a bunch of people connecting, some people, Abhishek, thank you for the sub, appreciate that. Damn, I'm surprised. What are you surprised about? Any two. So it all comes in at once. And really, when I was talking to him about it, the guy who was like leading up the multiplayer stuff, I found out that really synchronizers and spawners are like good for prototyping, getting it done really quickly, but shouldn't be used in actual multiplayer. When you're doing actual multiplayer and like having a finished product out there, you want to use all RPCs. It's all about the RPCs. And then he had a couple examples of really good state machines for the RPCs. But yeah, like things like this, the trash spawner, this just dumps everything immediately. But like regardless if anyone is connected or not. So what could happen with the trash spawner, for example, is one of the characters hasn't spawned in yet from this add player thing. A character hasn't spawned in yet, but it still received like a packet from a different character, and then boom, it just dumps it all out, which then causes issues. I feel like the problem I had with Godot is there wasn't really any good examples of multiplayer stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, and it's because it's more of a hobbyist engine, and it's relatively new in the game engine space, and hasn't been picked up by like very large, big companies. So there's not going to be too much. He gave me a YouTube link for someone. I have it written down somewhere, but yeah. What up, Green Kitty? How you doing? I'm sad I missed your stream yesterday. No sweat. Wait, I forgot where I was going with this. My mind is a mess. Anyway, how was the con? Any sponsors? Sponsors? No sponsors. It was overall, GodotCon was good. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't mind going to another. I think if I were to go to another, I would want a completed game, or at least a demo of a game to bring. I think that would be really cool. But preferably have a completed game out and then give a talk. Because I really want to, after like looking at all the talks and listening to them and all that stuff, I want to give a talk. I feel like that would be cool. It seemed like you were having fun. Yeah, no, it was definitely fun. Definitely fun. There were times where I was kind of walking around. I was like, I really did everything, because the way it was set up, like especially if you didn't go to every single talk, because I didn't go to every single talk. Some of them were like, I already know this is going to be just a showcase. Like, hey, I did this. And it's like, that's cool, but it's not really relevant to what I need to learn. So the overall setup is it's basically a big square, and then there was like a side room here, like that or whatever. And this is where all the tables were. But the tables, like this little room was kind of packed, like you shoulder to shoulder kind of packed. And so there's more tables than that. And so the middle ones were harder to get to. I couldn't really play many of these games here. There were a couple, but yeah, the middle was tough. Conventions can be like that. Usually I'm at art/anime comic ones, and they're sort of like that too. Yeah. So this area was just completely packed. Was that where all the demos were? Like Practical NPC's table? Yeah, Practicals was this side of the table. Right here. And then Xenodrifter, or Exodrifter, Exodrifter was here. And we showed off this one. We showed off this one. What did we show off? We showed off this one. There's something else we showed off. We showed off a couple. But yeah, it was so packed there that I was like, while I was streaming, I was like, I don't want to like, because there were a couple people that were showcasing that didn't want to be shown on stream. And so I was like, I have to like shove the camera up my nose or something, just to hide. But it was so packed in this general area that kind of made it rough. And then there's like a little seating area, and there's another big thing. It was like a big corridor here. You guys saw me go through the corridor quite a bit. And in the corridor is like really quiet. People were sitting down. There were so many people working, just sitting down and working. It was kind of wild. Kind of wild. And so every time I walked through there, I was trying to be a little bit more quiet, but people were just giving me the side eye. Like, what do you think you're doing talking to your phone here? I was like, oh, awkward. Could you tell us who those people were? What people were? For me, I probably would run from you. Oh my lord. Just because you couldn't show them on stream doesn't mean you can't tell who they are. I have no clue who they were. They're just random people. They were just people who made games or were just walking around, just didn't want to be shown. They weren't like, they're just average people. Some people are camera shy. What up, gaming? Just people who made games. Is that all we are? I mean, at the end of the day, gaming, we're all gonna just disappear and get erased from history anyway, so average people should expect to be shown. That's the thing, iHeart. Like, I don't understand why, like, an average person wouldn't want to be on a stream, especially if you're showcasing a game. Like, why wouldn't you? Use it as an opportunity to market your game, even if it is to like a relatively small audience. It's still something. It's a good practice. Probably the best. I think one of the better ones that, like, because we talked to a couple people who made games. I think one of the better ones were actually the college kids. Combat Wombat's friends. I thought they did a really good job. Like, really good job. They're energetic. They seem passionate about what they were doing. I thought that was really interesting. Oh, if they're the ones showcasing, they should absolutely be okay with it. You would think. I'll Devin wear something on my head and be Godot version of Deadmau 5 or Daft Punk. Oh my. I got the source control blues this morning. Unity mismanaged my old plastic SCM repo. Didn't properly migrate it to UVCS. So now I have to set up accounts and organizations and new repos. Ooh, that blows. Oh, I thought they were really cool too. Yeah, no, they were definitely cool. But yeah, if you're showcasing a game, and I think regardless if the size of the person's audience, I think regardless of that, like, if you're showcasing a game, showcase your game. I don't want to call out any games, but like, it was a good learning experience to see how people showcase their games and what to do versus what not to do. There were a couple people that are like, I did this off stream, and that's why I didn't bring them on. Like, I didn't show their game on stream, is because I walked over. What up, Hisoka? How you doing? Long time no see. When I went to play their game, they were just so unenthusiastic about their game. It didn't seem like they were like they wanted to showcase it in the first place. And it was like, this is my game. It's just you can just play it. Use WASD to move around, and that's really it. You can wishlist it on Steam too. Oh yeah, you can also have a free sticker. I was like, this doesn't get me excited for your game. It doesn't. They had this guy here who are we gossiping about. Just some of the booths. Like, stuff that I learned that I think could be valuable for anyone else that wants to showcase their game. Be excited. Like, that's the biggest takeaway. That everyone can have Covino level charisma. That's the thing, Pagorli. You don't need charisma. You really don't. All you gotta do is just, there's a reason you made the game. Just talk about that reason. Let it out. Just why did you make this? What got you to do it? Yeah, you need to believe in your product. Exactly. I feel that sometimes totally scares me away at Artist Alley at convention. This art is so cool. Thanks. Well, what is your comic about? Points to the card. Oh my lord. Yeah, no, I just walk away. Play my game or else. Honestly, Meowletary, I would probably respond better to that than someone just like unenthusiastic about their game, you know? Like, so there were a couple people who were like, you could definitely tell they were more quiet, reserved, and shy, but you could still feel their passion exuding out of them when they were like talking about their game or even just looking at their game. They're like when I would ask like, why did you make this? Like, what did you do about it? I thought that was really good. There were a couple people like that, but yeah. I think I'm learning more and more. Game dev is just like any form of multimedia. You need to consider what people like, both in product and presentation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyway, do you have any of your playtesters play in 4K full screen and lag on the game? So it should be done, resolution or 3D scaling? Yeah, I have tight time, work, family, and little time for Godot. That's fair. That's fair. Which was the best and worst game you saw? I'm not going to say the worst. What was the best, though? I don't know if I could say what the best was. Because there's definitely games that looked really good, but they didn't play as well as I'd like. Yeah, I don't know. There was like for example, Exodrifter's game. Not really my style of game. It's a puzzle game / escape room, but I felt myself getting like caught up in it. Like I just kept going, kept playing it. And I was like, I need to find this thing. Like I just need to find the card and then I can be happy. Like it was that kind of thing. Howdy Vanga, how you doing? I'd be happy because there's so many problems I would have faced before getting the game to a point where people can play it. Yeah, I could see that. I can't remember their name, but the person Covino interviewed, Cyberpunk resource manager, said something along those lines that inspired me to try thinking about storyboarding trailers early on. The Cyberpunk resource manager. Like, are you talking about the block one where everything was in blocks and you like go like this and like you stack them up and stuff? That was pretty good. I liked that game. I thought it was beautiful. Yeah, the block one where you put too many parks. Yep, that one. That one was good. That guy had a lot of experience. His name was Josh. He had a lot of experience. He moved from, I think from Unity over to Godot and was making this project. And I thought his project was really good. I was talking to him, I don't know if it was on stream, but the demo he had, it was basically, he designed a separate demo, which I thought was a phenomenal idea. Like if anyone's going to showcase something, design a demo purely for showcasing. Because the biggest thing that I ran into is you'd play like a little part of the game and then all of a sudden it's like, that's it. How do I restart the game? Like what happens? I think having a separate demo that you can replay over and over and over is absolutely huge. Do that in software engineering too. Demos usually have less bugs and stuff. See, I don't even care about the bugs. Just like the basic premise of being able to replay it a little bit, that would be good. A showcase of what to expect, but not everything else. What up, Finian? But that's what I learned. That was everything. Oh, from start to finish? Not even from start to finish. Just like a quick brief showcase of like what to expect from the game. You don't need to show everything. Just that you're basically showing like, oh, there is more stuff to it. So for example, that block game we were talking about, the Cyberpunk, like you place the parks and stuff. It had like, you could see it was a quicker demo, so it scaled up a lot faster. But in the real game, it scales slower and it like walks the player through each thing. But for a demo, like you don't want to sit down for a demo and play it for 40 minutes. No one's going to want to do that at a convention, I should say. And so this was like a good brief one where it was like, okay, 5-10 minutes of gameplay. And it's like a quick fast forward through it where I'm starting to see and understand like, oh, there's new things that are going to be appearing. They're going to have other things to them and all of that. Yeah, as a player, I really liked the demo Danganronpa V3 had. Danganronpa is a story-based mystery game. Could be pretty slow-paced tension for the demo. Took the most exciting parts, lampshaded, and was aware of it, was the demo. Had like a nonsense story mystery that could be solved quickly and didn't spoil anything. See, that's good. That's a good one. I have a good mix for gaming. Are you implementing adaptive check in the lower 3D scales? There were a couple moments where I was seeing something. Woohoo! It's almost library time. What? There were a couple moments where I was like, I had this realization that like, oh, my time doing game dev is starting to like catch up a little bit. Like everything we've been learning, it's like, oh, I actually understand what this person's saying. Or it's like, oh, things are going. My game that I was working on is so unique, I'd have to invent, I have invited new genre. That's awesome. That's amazing. But yeah, that's the big thing. Those were the takeaways. But overall, invented a new genre. That's phenomenal, That's phenomenal, Finian. Phenomenal. I love that. All right, so we need to get to game dev. We need to get this game done. And what I mean by that is if we can finish this game, get it posted up on Steam before or in what is this? May, June, July. I'm Hisoka. Oh, sounds good, Finian. May, June, July, August. If we can finish by August, then I think we might be going to Godot in Europe. Potentially. Code, thank you for the gifted sub to Grand Kitty. I appreciate that. Holy moly. I think so. Are you going to Godot next year? Yes, I definitely will. Because I think the networking alone and the things that I did learn were really good. Were really, really good. There were a couple, and there's a lot of like little bits and pieces of information that I learned that I was like, ooh, I need, like, this was actually useful. Is Godot going to be in Boston again? No idea. No idea. I hope so. But no idea. Or somewhere in the US. Well, they do plan on doing another one in the US. For sure. But yeah, no clue yet. They are working on getting a place for the Europe one right now. And that's pretty close to being set and scheduled. So I am concerned though, if I go to the Europe one, is it all going to be in English, or am I not going to understand anything going on? That's kind of one concern I have, because I'm not multilingual. Because I want to go, but it would take quite some time to save up, even just for the flight. Yeah, absolutely, Vongo. Vongo, what I would say to you is start saving now. And come up with something to show. Bring something with you that you can show off. I think that would be really good. All right, so one of the talks I went to, actually, it was a speed talk. And it was about kind of what Generic was saying. If anyone remembers what Generic was saying like a month or so ago, is it was all about resources. And so I wanted to take a moment and think about and understand more about resources versus multiplayer. So what I mean by that is this guy that was talking, he was saying that he makes just about everything in the game a resource. Everything. Which helps with keeping track of anything that you need, which I thought was really interesting. But then multiplayer, because we do have to keep multiplayer in mind. Now, it's definitely helpful to keep multiplayer in mind when you are first starting. And there are some things you should do, but it's not actually the end of the world. But the big takeaway was with resources is resources cannot be sent over an RPC. So you have to serialize the resource, basically pack it down into a primitive, something like a dictionary, a string, an int, that kind of stuff. And then if you want to take it a whole nother level, you create a tool script and you break it down in bits and bytes. I just went through a little process of inventing 3 games that are the exact opposite of what their genre implies. I'm not going to make the games out. It sounds awesome. Wait, please remind me what RPC is. Remote procedure call. Remote procedure call. Remember, you don't need to send it if all the client has it. True. It's only if you need something that updates. You're making me want to make a new background for chat with the viewers on my stream. If I come back with, from a conference, I totally use it when sharing stories. Absolutely. Absolutely, Gamian. I mean, I don't know what kind of background I would have that would be fun to look at. But I would need to draw on it. That's for sure. I don't know. I thought the conference was interesting and whatnot. It was good. I found value from it. And I think I have to see how it's going to work in my schedule. But they have like a so it was Godot Con, but it was hosted by a group of like, I don't know what to call it, like game devs in Boston. They hosted this with Godot Con, said like, hey, we have an area and all that. This is where we meet up once a month. So I might try to join up on that and like meet up once a month and see. Potentially. I think so. But yeah. All right, let's do some game dev. Let's finally do some game dev. GodotCon, indeed, Oxy. So, game dev, Clicker Village. What we're trying to do is get back to. Let me close this one out. Independent Developer Con, IndieCon. What? GodotCon, no hot tub. Sad. Yeah, Oxy. Unfortunately, there was no hot tub. What ended up happening was we went. Myself and Ezra went to do the hot tub stream, and then boom, lightning flashed, thunder rolled, and it started downpouring. And we're like, we don't have we don't know how we could set it up to where our equipment, so like our cameras, our gimbal, our microphones wouldn't get wet from a thunderstorm. That was unfortunate. But I will make it up to you all. I'm not going to say how. You'll know when it comes. It's not going to be anytime soon. But I think I have an idea that will make it up to all of you. I think so. I think it's a good one. Cooking with Covino Part 2. We're not doing another Cooking with Covino anytime soon. We need to do some game dev because we need to get this game done ASAP. 10 minutes. What are my fingers doing today? What? Sounds like the perfect time to do timing to do for 10 minutes in between chapters as a break then. I'm gonna steal your idea and give it to you as sketching exercise today. Wait, what? ASAP as possible. As soon as possible as possible. You're right, the Captain Coder. You're right. Oh my. All right, let's do this. Covino, please don't rush blindly on this. Blindly on what? Let us rush blindly. What are we rushing? What? Rushing blindly? What is going on? What are we blindingly rushing towards? Also, my nose is so itchy because I'm positive I am sick. Like I woke up this morning and like rolled over to puke and luckily did not. But my ring, my little ring that tells me when I'm sick, it says, wait, let me read it word for word. Where is it? Both your body temperature and resting heart rate are elevated. How are you feeling? To help regain balance, give yourself time to recover today. You will be getting sick. It's not looking good. Don't blindly rush on your project. Oh, of course not. Of course not. Celso, how you doing? Can you say no? No, I cannot. That's not in my, I don't know how to pronounce those letters together, unfortunately. Give us back push-up redemption would be a good start. No code. That's the thing. I'm not gonna reactivate the push-ups and squats today because I want to get unsick as soon as possible so I can actually focus up because we do need to get this game done. We need to get this game done by August the latest. I've given up on a lot of jams, but I don't want to give up on Jiggle Jam. Exactly, Green Kitty. Exactly. That's another thing we got to do is off stream. I'm going to be bumping up Jiggle Jam. There might be a new YouTube video coming out on Jiggle Jam. And specifically how to use the Jigglebone 3D. And all that. What's your timeline? What do you mean? Timeline for good luck. I've hit the road now. I have to hit the road now. Sounds good, Finian. Appreciate you being here. Timeline for this game. Oh, I was in someone else's stream and they mentioned Jiggle Jam. Wait, really? Green Kitty, whose stream was this? Who mentioned it? How do you finish the project by August? By working on it every single day. Every single day. I need to off stream is when I'm gonna actually break it down. It was in Scary Pastry stream. Oh, yeah. And Solomon Gumball said he might join. Yeah, I heard about that. See, Solomon Gumball, him and his team ended up winning the Pirate Jam. If I remember right. So that there's gonna be some big competition coming in. That's not a real answer. Yeah, I know it's not because I don't have the answer right now. Skill. Yeah, pure skill. What's going on? What up, Mystery? We are getting ready. We were just talking a little bit about GodotCon. We are getting ready to get into some hardcore game development. We want to get this done hopefully by August. But to answer your question, iHeart, off stream is when I'm going to be breaking it because I'm not going to break down the whole project on stream. That's just really boring. Really, really boring. So I will not be... I'll do that off stream and then hopefully tomorrow it'll be all done and scheduled and ready to go. I missed the hot tub stream. Where's the VOD? Ah, mystery. Yeah, so long story short, we went to go do the hot tub stream and then thunder and lightning occurred and we couldn't do the hot tub stream. But don't you worry. We're going to make it up. I'm going to make it up to everyone eventually. We have a plan. I was under the impression you were going to spend a week on an MVP to decide if you want to actually make a full game. Make it a full game. Oh, I see. Saved by the Bell. Yeah, but also that's going to give me time where I can like start working out, get my six-pack back, and then I'll be looking good for the hot tub stream. Boom, boom. It'll be awesome. That's the real plan. Under the impression for spending a week on the MVP. Yeah, that's the thing though, is we already think this game's gonna be fun because we have like the MVP-ish done-ish. It's like done enough. Is the MVP done? Okay. For the most part, it was done in 3 days. And you just go like this. Boom. Go to the battle market, you can get a pirate. You can summon it. Boom, summon the bot. Hit play. And then boom, they start attacking. That's like not a full MVP. It's more of a prototype. Like a quick prototyping. But this is all we need. At least that's what we were thinking. Is this is all we need. Because it has the base functionality. And it's just a matter of adding more to it. What's the game loop? Looks like it doesn't end. That's correct. There is no end of the game loop. Hydrate now or regret forever. Can we disable the sound? I feel like the clicking noise will be annoying after a while. Yeah, absolutely. I like the realistic cookie audio. The gameplay loop doesn't end. Does battle have results? Yes. So the gameplay loop is really you click. Oh my lord. You click, you get pirate ships, blah blah blah. You can do tech tree to make your pirate ships better. There's a whole bunch of like the whole auto clicker stuff, or not auto clicker, but like clicker stuff. Yeah, you can buy pirates, so there's a whole bunch of them. You go to battle, and then this is like the auto battle thing. What's the battle part? this is it. So you basically have your crew, if you will, and for the base version, like the initial soon thing, get well soon. I appreciate that, Salso. The initial thing is it's just going to be boom, you place your little guys wherever you want them. You're going up against a bunch of bots, and the bots are in defensive positions. Did you make the debug window? No, I did not. You go against these bots, and then they just auto battle, so it's like a fight. Kind of like Clash Royale. Sort of. Do they move? Yeah. Yeah, they move. They attack. Their attacks just spam and say attack. But it's like, there's not much to it. And then you just add a health resource to it. And then they go back and forth on their damage. And then, boom, you win. That's it. Okay, I'm here finally. Welcome, finally. But yeah, that's the idea. Is there a reward if you win? You can go back and forth. Go back and forth? What? Can you win? Yeah. So the idea is that it's not in here. But basically, if you win, then you will be brought up in rank. Like, so the leaderboard is our first priority. And so you get faced against where you have to figure out the pooling, and then you go up against them randomly, and you just go up in rank. So you haven't finished the prototype. Correct. Like, the prototype itself is not a full complete prototype, but it's at the point where you can see, and this is what we were talking about before GodotCon. Finish the prototype, get it on itch. But that's the thing we were talking about, is that actually necessary? Don't even decide yet. I told Covino that he should have at least have some gameplay, but he just started rebuilding the project. Yes. Interesting. Because our thought process was, it's done enough. And then this at least gives us an idea, like, oh, okay, this can be fun. And then boom, this is necessary. Please don't get all in. It's not. Interesting. So how do you determine, like, at what point is it a waste to continue prototyping versus not? That's kind of the thing, is like the base idea, just from going through this cycle, you're like, okay, I can see how the gameplay is going to lay out, and this is relatively fun enough. Of course, we add a lot more visuals to it, and that's it. And then we have the base version. You can see it, no one else can. So no one can try it. You can see it, but no one else can. And then you try it so you can't test it. So you're saying basically, also don't forget about the other games. That's majority problem I have is I forget my old code really quick, including when I was doing. So I'd say write a few notes for future Covino at least. Old game? There's no old game besides the other one, but there's one. But yeah. If you think it's fun, it's worth finishing, I think. If it be designed for prioritizing others to find fun, you might need outside input. Yeah. His livelihood depends on it. My livelihood is kind of up on it for stake here in this game. It definitely is. But like at the same time, the beach board game. Oh yeah, no. That one is the beach board game is just shelved for now. We already got that down. Is typing fun? I don't think so. This is done in under 24 hours. I remember playing this, Pierre. Get the prototype ready. At the same time, YOLO. True. I know, because I wonder, like, the big thing is if we do too much prototyping, what's going to end up happening is we're just going to start stealing the code from our prototype. And it's like, because you already figured it out, so why figure it out again, you know? Ooh. Why no full screen? There we go. Get the gameplay at least. Interesting. Yeah, that's one of the points of prototyping. So don't prototype because you might learn from it. No. It's don't prototype as much because a prototype you kind of have like bad code. And you need to prototype just enough to get it working, to test because the whole point of a prototype is to test an idea. It's not to run well, it's not to look pretty. Get that, Covino? See how they interact. If this is fun, rebuild, make it better. You didn't test it. But you're going to organize it. Nah. What? But yeah, it might be fun if you make it fun. Don't make it pretty. Don't make it run well. Just close the game loop. Just close the game loop. Okay. Enter for perfect match. And then quieter. No point in the battle because right now there is no connection between the clicker and the battle. That's true. That's true. We say nah, like guys say right. That slipped out. Oh, I see. I see. Viewers game. How do I spell the rest of it? It's pure Mr. Alec. But you need to find the MVP in terms of gameplay loop so you can determine, is this actually fun? As in, is this fun for others? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe what it is I'm too, what's the word? Too confident, too arrogant in myself and knowing like, oh, this game is going to be fun. Maybe that's what it is. And so that's why I'm like, I already know this is going to be a pretty fun game. That could be the case. And instead I need to go through the actual process of doing it. Eldorax. Did you bring? It didn't look fun from here. Oh, of course not, because it's not a completed game. But that's the thing is like, I'm looking at, and I think that's part of the problem is I'm looking at what's in my brain as well, and not I'm looking at what's in my brain and not showcasing that because I'm like, I can see the end product without completing it. If that makes sense. Did you bring practical at home? Or, oh my lord, I'm missing stuff. Bring practical at home, or did you... Everyone stop talking so I can read iRed's thing. I lost iRed's messages. Oh well. Something about bringing practical home. And product which you might bite you in the butt later. Oh, did you bring practical home, or did you forget my Godot-con? Forgot my Godot-con. Literally just typing, you can't do it on Word. Kind of reminds me of Z-Type. Yeah. I'm looking at my brain. You know, that sounds insane, right, Covino? Not at all. What's insane about looking in your brain? I wove stillness. Do you guys not look in your brains? Like, as in, you can't see the future in your brain? Why no hot tub stream? Fungo. It got rained out. Got stormed out, unfortunately. But Covino is Covino ever coming to Europe? Potentially. If I can save up the money, then maybe. If I can save the money. The problem is that's going to be a very expensive trip, because you have to think about not only the flight, but the transportation in terms of getting to where it is. And then I have to think about the hotel costs. And then I have to think about food. And then of course the ticket itself. Ticket itself is already well above my budget. So I really have to save up a bunch in order to do that. How do you speak something and type something else at the same time? Because I'm saying the words in my head as I'm speaking. And while I'm speaking, I'm not actually thinking about what I'm saying. If that makes sense. So in my head, this is what's going on. It's saying, this ends now, period, enter. That's what was being said in my head. But I'm reading the chat and I'm just immediately talking without thinking. If that makes sense. What up, Void? How you doing? The dream. Oh. There we go. It's like drinking and driving, but safer. I wouldn't say that. Covino has multiple brains, confirmed. You ever hear of the octopus? The octopus has... It's pretty good, Pierre. I didn't know... Did you change the auto enter versus the spaces? Is that what it was? The big change? Working my brain tired. That's what I do. That's what I do. I demand a refund since no hot tub. Refund on what, Vonko? I couldn't control the weather, unfortunately. I don't need to do either of those things because I have what people call muscle memory, but it's actually just associative memories of reading and pressing the relevant button. True. So yeah, I gotta get prototype on itch. Yeah, and BG, your hands... Oh, you're using your hands brain for typing, your brain's brain to talk to us. Exactly. Something like that. Play viewer's game. Oh, now I gotta play another game. What am I playing now? I'm playing the Replicat demo. Guys, we need to do game dev. Game dev. Wait. Why are we playing the Replicat demo? Brainoid's not even here. Brainoid's not even here. Trying to play it without Brainoid? How am I supposed to make fun of the game? Oh, that's Replicube. Oh, he just released a demo, didn't he? I redeemed it. That you did. Replicat. Indeed, I'll recharge with some ASMR in a few hours. ASMR. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, no, what I was saying earlier, though, was... Maybe in 20 years. Oh, my lord. Fundraise Covino now. I could start a little fundraiser, but I don't know. I don't feel right about doing that. I don't feel right about, like, hey, guys, starting a fundraiser so I can go to Europe and go to Godot, which I don't actually, like, have to go to. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. I'll just have to save. I have to get good at streaming. And maybe if I get better at streaming, we can get more viewers. And then get more viewers, get more ad revenue, get more ad revenue, get more money, get more money. Then we can put it towards Europe. Maybe. Maybe. We'll start saving, though. And if we do have enough, then we'll go. But I am going to get my passport either way. I do need my passport. Ooh, Brainoid's game. Indeed. Wait. Brainoid. But I do think this would be more useful if we played this while Brainoid was here. Or else we're gonna have to make Brainoid look at the VOD. Super excited for Replicat? Yeah, absolutely. Blah, blah, blah. We already know it. I sent him the timestamp. Oh, sweet. 5 turns. Completely forgot I made a snake game in JS, though. It was quite bad, and I probably did some grid math wrong. I see. Let me turn this down a little bit more. The music's good. That's just really loud for me. Okay, there we go. There is no... Wait, there's no copies yet. There we go. Lurk gonna play some Assetto Corsa. Bye, nerds. See you, Vongo. Enjoy your... What is this one? Enjoy your gaming. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So in terms of a demo... Oh, wow, I really messed that up. In terms of a demo... Or not a demo, a... What did we call it? Prototype? And releasing a prototype. Like, maybe it is the... Oh, boy. Hang on. I don't want to play too many viewers' games. I think it's the last one of the day, though. I think I only have a limit of 3. But we need to do game dev today, folks. Just so you all know. Like, I may be sick, but we gotta get work. But the big thing is, I don't know if it's, and maybe it is, maybe it's like arrogance of saying like, okay, I see how all these lines connect when I'm making this game, so no need to continue making it because I'm already playing the game in my head. And maybe that's part of it, is where the game that you're playing in your head will almost never be the game that you actually make because due to skill issues. So maybe that's what it is. And maybe that's why the making a prototype is so important. Get it played on the computer and fun first. That's true. Score 40 in each match, lose 6 on each mismatch. First turn of each round has 4 extra moves. That sounds important. True, need nodes check marks for that one. Latra with cats, basically. Whenever I make a game, I'm thrilled to have made it work at all, and thus I'm biased always to starting out thinking it's great. That's the thing, is I don't think it's great. I think it's fun enough. Oh wait, that was the old one. What were you again? Oh, you were the thinker. There we go. I think it's fun enough. What the heck? I don't want to get that match though. This one. Oh, it is that. I don't know. I didn't want that. It's like the old matching card games. Yeah. Oh, nuts. There we go. What? Oh, they reshuffled. All right. There we go. It was here. There we go. Boom, boom. Whew. Easy. Easy. But yeah, maybe I do get the full prototype working. It's just the prototype won't have the leaderboard to it though, which is almost kind of the important part. But the other part is with the prototype is the game relies on having a bunch of upgrades. And so do we really want to make a bunch of upgrades? I don't know. Get burned, nerd. Get burned, nerd. Burn, nerd. Why there? I forgot the colors. What the colors do? Make a leaderboard is not important at all for the prototype and MVP. True. Well, if it isn't the Covino himself, the Vino himself, the Covino. What up, my Corey? How you doing? We're just burning cards right now. We don't want them. Drag and drop essences on your cards to upgrade them. I don't know what that is, actually. That's new. And then 18 bucks is times 0.9. Late play. Plays last and lowers your score by 10%. Oh, I don't want that. First reroll is free. Earn $3 per each Joker pair with your deck. I think we just wait. Not much, just class work. I'm just waiting here, nothing else. What? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Oh, I thought I burned you. Boom. I should really see where my moves are. Boom. It's over here. Oh, it's this one. Oh, I chose those wrong. Whew. Pro. Whoa. Oh, it's... I matched the colors. That was bad. Boom, boom. Play my game, even though it's, like, bad. Abby Shake, you gotta wait, buddy. Yeah, you gotta be patient. We're still playing Brainoid's game. It hasn't been enough time. Oh my lord. 404, how you doing? Welcome in. Boom, boom. See, this is a good game. It's like a more chill game where you just kind of sit back and you play it. Like, if you were tired, the day was tiring, you're just trying to chill out. I could see it. Could see it. I do wonder... Whoa, burn this card. Why would I want to do that? Earn Essence. Essence can upgrade your cards in various ways. Next turn, start with one extra round. Add a curio to your collections. Let's do Essence. Okay, I'll be patient. Check it out. You have essences in your collection. After each boss round, you can earn different types of essences. Each essence has unique effects. Simply drag them onto your cards to enhance their abilities. What is this? Multiply total points before this card by 2.5. Lose 3 extra moves. Gain 75 points. Gain 2 moves on match. Start with scoring 10 points. On match, add 20 to points permanently. On mismatch, subtract. Let's buy that. I don't think I want that. Go to our deck. And then let's upgrade this card. What is this? When using a card, provide randomly unique ability to it. Adds money or plus moves. Alright, dope. Let's just pump it. Oh, you can only upgrade a card once. I see. Let's do this one. Ghost? What does Ghost do? Does not contribute to a turn's pair limit. Though I'm quite liking this game, but kind of complex. It's not super complex. It's just like a memory matching roguelike type deal. Adds a random extra score to it. There we go. Plus 50. Dang, that's good. That's good. Bellatrix, yeah. Which is a huge compliment. Absolutely. Absolutely. The sound effects are nice. It feels like it just feels like a good game. Not much to it. Well, oh wait, there was this guy. Boom. Boom. Oh, there's our big one. Oh, I keep matching the colors. No! Really like the cat that's like partying. Quite polished. Is it released? No, this is just the demo. This is just the demo. Or demo? Playtest? No, demo. Demo. It's the demo. Oh, you jerk. You moved. Boom. Oh, I just got you. This one. Oh, it's this one. Wait, what? Oh, nuts. I'm messing it up so bad. It's because they moved. They moved and then it threw me off. There we go. All right. First one. Plotting cat. Ghost. Crying cat. Ghost. So we grab the double ghost. Boom. Honestly, between us and chat, I'm still opening the scrapping chicken chasers at this point if I can't get it to a state of being appealing to people outside of the community. And I attribute this in big part not prototyping enough early. Interesting. That's interesting. See, I would say, like, candidly, I think that's just dumb that you're even considering to scrap it. Even if the game is not like what you're looking for, or isn't to the point where it's appealing outside the community, I think there's still value to be had in like finishing out the entire process of releasing a game, even if it doesn't perform well. I think that process is quite useful. It's also good for networking if you plan on going to someplace like GodotCon. Because it immediately, even if the game's garbage, it does immediately give you some credibility. And what I mean by that is when I was at GodotCon, I would talk to someone with like none of my equipment or anything, and they had no idea who I was. And I'd say, yeah, I started 10 months ago. And then they go, oh. And you could see they kind of like started to lose interest. And I said, yeah, we released our first game just as a learning experience. And then immediately they were like, oh, you released a game? And then that opened up a conversation. So I think that is very important for the networking aspect. Now, what came out of that networking? Depends. But it does give credibility. By the way, I don't think the cards are moving. No, they're moving for sure. For sure. Game's quite good. Just needs some polishing, but it's very playable, I think. Yeah. How I Met Your Mother. I have not finished How I Met Your Mother. Burn cost cannot go higher than 20 bucks. Ooh. At the end of the turn, earn money equal to the card pairs played this game. Let's buy the burn, because we like burning. Buy the cash register. And then continue. I don't like the ending. I haven't seen the ending. Meets the mother at the end. The name of the show is the spoiler. How could you tell me this? He actually... Oh my lord. I saw the... What was it? Oh, that's this one. This one. I'm at the part, because I haven't watched it in forever, but I'm at the part where he said that she's in his class or something. And that's it. That's all I've seen so far. Up to there. But I don't know. It's an okay show. Oh, it was not the right one. Goose on the loose. Thank you, Pagorli. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Man. Oh, that got reset. Okay. That one did not move. Wait. There we go. Stay. Crying cat. I'm gonna burn you. I don't like you. There we go. Stay. Cool. Cool cat. That's not the cool cat anymore. The cool cat's here. Oh, it's this. Boom. +2 moves. Alright. I've been conditioned to think I'm watching an NPC stream every time anybody says Pagorli. Really? Why is that? Pagorli's just famous. Cool cat. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Big money. I can't read my score, Goose. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, I don't want to match the crying cat, though. I guess I have to. I guess I have to. Yeah, Pagorli's quite famous, actually. Fun fact. Boom, boom. Wow, I got nothing there. That's not good. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Pro skills. Plotting cool. Crying. Plotting. Plotting. 7 left. Thinking. Screaming. Thinking. Thinking. Screaming. Screaming. Boom. Big money. Oh, they do move. Just noticed that the first time. Told you so. I told you so. Boom. What is this? Times 2.5. Multiply total points before this card by 2.5. Lose 3 moves. Score equal to the corresponding card from the first pair in your hand times 3. Ooh, that could be huge. That could be huge. But this could be huge. Lose 3 moves, though. I guess we do it. Then we have to go to the deck. Oh, we don't have enough to burn anything, though. Go to the burn. Yeah, 20 bucks to burn. Hard to believe it's just the demo. It is, yeah. It's a big demo. Big demo for sure. Also, I keep going invisible. Pierre, I think transitioning into more platform mechanics isn't really the game anymore. Part of why it doesn't on its own have a standout power in my eyes. I think it's more of a chicken chaser game. You're just chasing chickens, right? Ooh. -8. What the heck? Let's do that real quick. There we go. -16. Wait, what? Why do I have negatives? Howdy, Cam. -24. Where's my fitness redeem? We're not doing it today, Cam. We're not doing it today. I'm trying to get as healthy as possible. And then we can redo it. We can bring them back. But I am currently quite sick. It is my drinking day as well. You ruined it. Maybe, Cam. Just a wild thought. Maybe you just don't drink anymore. Thoughts? Pretty good? Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, never. Just saying. Just saying. I went. Oh, we had a secret post GodotCon karaoke meetup thing, and the night started off. Oh crap! I picked the wrong one. The night started off where JD started it off, and JD started with Never Gonna Give You Up. And so immediately everyone's like, oh my lord, he's trolling us. He walks up on stage, and I swear the single-handed best like, what do you call it, rendition of Never Gonna Give You Up was sung on that stage by JD. Like, we're like, oh my lord. It starts playing, and we're like, he just completely just rickrolled us. I can't believe this. Like, we were expecting like bad singing, and he just absolutely killed it. Like, everyone there was literally hands on their head, like, what? Are we getting like this full concert? It was wild. Absolutely wild. Replace 2 random cards in your deck with these 2. Ooh. Ooh. Burn this card and remove it from your deck. Why would I want to burn that? I'm sending it. No, I didn't want the auto. No. Man, the auto. Scores 400 points on reveal and gets denied. Huh? Do you have videos of your karaoke? No, I didn't take any videos. It was at a bar and I was like, I probably shouldn't. Add plus money or plus moves. Ooh, that sounds good. What happens if I put it on this? Oh, it's already upgraded. So let's do it on this one. Okay, added money. I didn't want that. I wanted plus moves on it. Let's leave this. I wish you could have been there. If you went to Godot. Rookie numbers. I've been drinking since 16. Rookie numbers. Kids these days. I did 1 push-up for you, Cam. Green kitty. Appreciate it. Doing the things that some of us can't do. Alright, we gotta go to burn, and we just gotta burn this garbage. Oh, we gotta burn this garbage for sure. Get them out of here. Get burned. There we go. Now we have a good deck. I just did 600 push-ups. Did you? That's impressive if you did. Uh-oh. I missed what this one was. Wait, didn't we already get the thinker? Oh, we didn't yet. Ghost. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna get a -2. Oh, and I'm matching the dang. Oh, I'm matching the colors. I keep matching the colors. Just felt like a little warm up before my marathon. Your marathon? Are you doing a push-up marathon? Is that what I'm hearing? I get rid of this goose. Alright, this is gonna be the last round. Last round, and then we can yeah, Cam, I just now, in the last 5 seconds, also did 600 push-ups. Alright, we can't believe that one, North Pole. No, silly, running. Oh, you're doing like an actual running marathon? That's pretty good. I hear, there's this phenomenon that happens, and I don't mean this to be rude. It's just it just happens. But whenever someone turns 30, or like they're in their early 30s, they get this like need, this want to do a marathon. Like it's just like a primal instinct that comes up the moment you hit 30. And then usually at some point between 30 and like 35, people do a marathon. Coda had that? Yeah. Maybe I'm secretly a very buff person. If that's what you want to think, North Pole, most certainly. You are absolutely yoked. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I picked the wrong one. If you've never seen me, Covino, I can just tell by the way you are, the way you act. It's just you give off non-yoked energy. Is Goku that? No. The only people on Twitch that have seen me are Panda, Temptic, Foff, and Micey. I don't know. Are you a very buff person? Now that's the question. What is this game? This is Replicat by Brainoid. Maybe you are, North Pole. Maybe I'm secretly a buff person. Meowletary. Maybe Meowletary is. I could see Meowletary being a buff person. I'm already losing. Oh, God. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, God. Yep, I lost for sure. There we go. -3 moves, that's what I wanted. Yes, of course. Oh. How long have you been working out for? It's very interesting, because you did mention that you can't do a singular push-up. Oh, I lost. Yep. Dang. Been working out? for the last 5 seconds. Dang, how are you staying so consistent? That's impressive. I have almost as much muscle as Covino, but I'm a bit shorter, so maybe it's a bit easier for me. It's definitely, I found being shorter does help a lot, for sure. But like, don't forget the wish list. Dope. That was cool. Now I only do cardio. Makes sense. All right, now we can finally get to game dev, right? No, we have to do Webby's game now. Then we can finally get to game dev. It's only been an hour and a half. There's just no, there we go. Okay. That was the arrow keys. Focus on work. Give it solid minutes. What do you mean? Use keyboard, of course. Boom. Astro Zero. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the team. You now have access to the beautiful, the immaculate team emotes that you can use to welcome people to the team. Boom. After game. Play them games. I don't want to. I want to make these games. I don't want to play them anymore. Boom. Oh. Oh. I lost. Hang on. Hang on. Just don't hold the keys. Oh. What? I will say there's something about the update ticking that feels really off. I don't know what it is, but it feels weird. And it keeps moving. Why does it keep moving? Oh. I miss being short and using anything nearby as a pull-up bar. Facts. It's second year Webby for you. Oh, I see. I mean, overall, it's still, that's impressive for second year. Boom. Born tall, buff life. I've never been short. Get wrecked. The math is all wrong. Wrong. I see. I see. Never been short. I used to be very, very short. Very, very short. And then I got average heighted. And now I'm just average. Is this a troll snake game? I feel like the food just kind of goes, haha, I'm here now. That's what it feels like. I was born at an incredibly short age. Whoa. No, it's in JS, so no game engine magic. I see. Yeah, sometimes I collect it without actually collecting it. It's very interesting. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I can't do the quick turn. Sometimes I can do the quick turn, but other times it doesn't update fast enough. Oh. I wish it would show what keys I'm pressing, so you guys could see like the keys light up. That would be really cool. Boom. Maybe the snake follows the laws of quantum physics. And sometimes it's just everywhere, but it's also nowhere at the same time. So it's everywhere and nowhere, all at the same time. Potentially. Boom. I think we're getting a high score. Yep. Easy. Probably world record, actually, for this game. Oh, there's no... Oh, there it is. Oh. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Does it need to melt to eat? It's a snake. Of course not. Snakes just snake over things and then they eat it. That's how snakes work. What's the record in this game, Webby? Oh. There we go. What up, Astro? How you doing? 106. Is it really 106? Holy moly. Nope. I messed it up. 40. 40's not bad. Not bad. All right, now we get to game dev. 40. Game dev. Finally, it only took us an hour and 25 minutes, but we can do some game dev. Yay, game dev. All right, so what we were talking about is finishing the prototype and not going to production. Quick, I gotta make a game, make him play it. No, absolutely not, North Pole. Whoa, GodotCon 2 when? Maybe in November. Maybe. Potentially. We shall see. It depends. It depends. If I can save up, will you go there? If I can afford it. If I can't afford it, then yes. But a flight is it's about 600 to 700 bucks for the flight. That's already quite a lot. A game with no win conditions? Is that a game? If your game has no win conditions, is that a game? All right, so if we do finish, well, kinda, but also no score. I see. So if we finish this, but the problem with this is we need to remove the music. There's the tech tree. So we need to fix the battle market then. Gotta fix the battle market. So basically, we need to have a pirate with a purchase price and then bring that pirate with us to battle. Now, this is where we could do the easier route of like a Sisyphus game. We could do a couple things. This is why I was thinking like remake it and just send it. Worst case scenario, we just produce a game that's not good. Ultra HD in Covino's case. Wait, what? What's Ultra HD? That's for the shooting tween. Shoot timer. So we'll have to playback mode, randomized. That's just music. Let's turn off. Oh no. What is this? WD. Plugin config. Oh, it's a web debugger. Resources. Then we can do auto battle stuff. We have the pirate trez here, so a resource on our little pirate guy. Not actually a pirate guy, but you get the idea. You don't know what's in your game? No, so this is the version that Ironic sent and we added onto it. And so it's a completely different programming style. That's why I was like, oh, that's good enough. Now we just jump into the real thing and make it. And so this would be the more real thing. Of course, we're not gonna... What's the wording? That's why I was like, remake it. Hmm. Well, we have so far we have 3 versions of this game actually. 3 versions. We have have you ever made an infinite map? No, I have not. That's the wrong version, Godot. Where is it? Is it not this? Not this. Clicker Proto 5.4, 5.8. So this is what we want. 3 versions that all don't have any gameplay. They have gameplay, but that's the thing. It's a clicker game. How much gameplay are you supposed to have? Like this one. This one has some gameplay. Oh, close that. Look at that. Boom. Gameplay. Boom. Gameplay. Boom. Buy pirate. This one has gameplay. And then you can just do all that. And this one has the added benefit of the code that spins around. Cookie Clicker has so much gameplay that the game has been getting regular updates for 8 years in a row. That's true. That's true. If I were to make one, how to do it, it's like a 2D map that goes side by side infinitely. In a way, Clash of Clans is a clicker game. There's plenty of gameplay. I don't think Clash of Clans is a clicker game. I don't think so. I don't think so. My light switch is gameplay. True. I could see that. Okay, so we have this version. I like the spinning we have. I think that's spaced nicely. We have a shop to buy the pirate, but we don't have anything else after this. Don't hate on my clicker games. I'm not hating on clicker games. I'm making a clicker game. I'm not hating. It's just that I don't understand. Ooh, I can tell you the secret, Green Kitty. The secret is little number turns into big number. And big number feels good. That's the idea of a clicker game there. I mean, then of course you have like the other things like actually doing the like getting the upgrades, getting that dopamine hit for getting the upgrades, that kind of stuff. I understand games like Call of Duty or Fortnite. Have you ever played Call of Duty or Fortnite, North Pole? But I get why others play them. Gotcha. Gotcha. What's there to understand? Just shoot. But I can get big number on a calculator. Yeah, but can you get big number on calculator from... and like get upgrades to your calculator? Yeah, I think we would have to build off of Ironic's prototype. No, I can't start getting aneurysms when nearby a game like that. I start getting aneurysms when near a game like that. Really? Is that like a real thing? Or it's like you just don't understand it? Is it like a dopamine overload? Yeah, what's the causation? I don't like it. I don't know why. I guess what about it do you not like? All right, let's do this. Let's take our old prototype. We won't do the ironic prototype. That way we're actually doing it. And we'll just build off of the clicker prototype. We'll get the full gameplay loop going. Although in the ironic prototype, we actually have we did add the whole auto battle. So maybe we don't. Maybe not. You looking at gacha games? Yeah, gacha games are interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the ironic version. All right, so we got Let me move the goal here. Boom. Man, playing those games threw me off my mojo. We got to get back into the work, into the thing. Could be my ancestors fought in both world wars. Maybe. I only just started to get Metroidvania games. The games I don't understand. I mean, actually, there's no game that's out there that I don't really understand. At least, yeah, there's none that I don't understand. I just find a lot to not be that fun. All right, so we need the scene to actually do the attacks. So unit scene. Oh, you like Otome games? What is that? I played one Metroidvania and would still like to play Hollow Knight. See, I don't necessarily like have a care to play Hollow Knight. I hear amazing things about it, and I'm sure it's great. But it's just not. I already have that feeling it's not for me. I wouldn't solely play Metroidvanias. Metroidvania. The subgenre of action-adventure games, typically 2D side-scrollers. Yeah, no. Not really. Not really for me. All right, back to work we go. Back to work. So, what we got to do is we got to figure out... we got... Self is in group. Check. Bot group. We're using groups for this. We need to figure out the health. Not for you, but still gonna game it out for research purposes. All right, we have our attacking state. So for the attacking state, basically we need to send a signal to the... nope, I'm thinking of multiplayer. No signal. I understand why they can be fun. Progression and getting power gradually from exploration while testing your reflexes. Yeah. It's just like... I don't find it fun. Health is a float. As a game dev, anytime you play a game, it's called research. Yep. I mean, maybe not. You could spin it